Oh my god, you guys, who's she? You'll have to let me know below what you're working on this camp and how you've been doing. How the heck have you been doing? I've missed you all, and I really do want to be able to connect with you in the comments and say hi to you because I really did miss you guys. Hey, hi, hello, and good afternoon. My name is Amanda, and welcome to my channel. Who the heck is she, you may be asking? Well, I'm here to answer that question. Yes, I did disappear pretty much since, I think I've only posted 2 videos all year. One in January stating these amazing goals that I had that not one of them got done, not the personal, not the writing, not the whatever, nothing. Absolutely nothing. If you missed my last video explaining why I took so long between that video and the one in January, I explained that in January, starting around January 6th or 7th, the people in my house, my 2 sons and my husband, started getting sick. The youngest one started out, we thought he had pink eye in both eyes, really, really bloodshot, weird, kind of watery red eyes that weren't actually pink eye. We thought they were, so we just treated it with an over-the-counter eye drop kind of thing. And within about a week and a half to 2 weeks, it kind of started fading away. But during that time, the 2 boys had fevers and coughs and colds and all that. And then they got over that, and I had what I'd consider a pretty nasty cold. And then that lasted us through the end of January. And then after February 6th, as soon as I pushed stop on a video that I did for my other channel, I started just getting the body aches and chills and just not feeling very well. And that morphed into what I thought was the flu. And all the signs and symptoms that I had from that, from February 6th until it is now April 1st, April Fool's Day, first day of Camp Nanowrimo. And I'm still sick. I don't know if you can tell by my voice. I know it's been a while since you've probably heard anything from me at all, but I'm still sick. Still have this raspy voice, really TMI, this is gross, nasty, almost rubber cement consistency phlegm that is just caught from way down here all the way up into my throat. And no amount of throat clearing and coughing is really getting it to leave. And long story short, I think we already had the coronavirus sometime in January, going into February. I really do feel like we've already had this virus as a family, and some of us, mostly just me, are still having repercussions of this illness that just won't go away. I coughed so much in March that about 2.5 weeks ago, I pulled, I think it's called an intercostal muscle, or I tore it, I don't know the difference. I'm just Google diagnosing myself because everything that I've read online just basically says take muscle relaxers or pain relievers, which I'm not into, so I'm just kind of suffering through it. So for about the past 2.5 weeks, every time I cough, I had to push on my rib really hard so it doesn't hurt, and if I have to sneeze, it's all over. It feels like I'm ripping the inside of my body away from itself. It hurts so much. But hey, I'm still here, I'm still alive. We're gonna kick this thing we call Camp Nanowrimo in the butt. So yes, back to my way back goals in January. I had initially wanted to finish out that first draft of my second book in my trilogy, and good one, that didn't happen at all. And I have just been struggling to even edit a chapter to get to my critique group, which I'm now part of 2 critique groups. The online one that we started back in January with, I have 2 other gals in that group, has kind of been ground to a halt since I really got sick in February. And my local writing group, I still meet, but I have only submitted, I think, twice since January. And we do meet every 2 weeks, so I've only missed a couple of submissions here and there, but man, I haven't done much writing, is basically what I'm saying, and I'm going to hope to take this opportunity known as Camp Nanowrimo to get a little bit of writing done. And since the world went to ish over this last month, I have my kids home now. So it's almost like sorry, I gotta clear my throat. Bear with me. It's almost like July's Camp Nanowrimo when they are home. But at least during July's Camp Nanowrimo, we had Boston going to YMCA summer camp and Wrigley going to preschool. Well, since none of that can happen now, they're just home all the time. So normally during April's Camp Nanowrimo, we do have baseball for the boys, and I did not take that into account last year when I set my goal at 50 hours for the month, and learned my lesson quickly and decided I would do 30 hours, or does that equal 1,800 minutes? I don't remember, for last July's Camp Nano. And so basically, I feel like I'm all over the place because I haven't done a sit-down video with you guys in so long. I have been doing lots of videos on my other channel because a lot of times I don't even have to show my face over there and I can just get my job done. But sitting down face-to-face really does feel good to be able to reconnect with you guys and hopefully hear from you guys in the comments just to see what you guys are doing for Camp Nano, what you've been doing since maybe January, since I haven't really been the best at keeping up with everybody's videos. I've just been basically trying to survive and keep my head above water, getting my house in order and keeping the kids alive and me alive, and just trying to do the bare minimum I can to keep my other channel going. And I actually did reach 1,000 subscribers over there. It felt really cool to reach that milestone about 10 months or so after I started that channel, so that was fun to be able to accomplish that. And now I'm just hoping that I can reach my goal of 30 hours for April's Camp Nanowrimo. And I'm actually going to be working on book 1. I'm in somewhere around the 3rd draft with that, and I'm not saying that I'm going to start over and work on that. What I'm going to be doing is working about the midpoint, a little farther than the midpoint, to be able to have chapters that I can submit coming up to my critique group. And then because my online critique group we started over at chapter 1, I will be kind of tweaking things there. So I'll basically be spending my 30 hours wherever it is needed within this 3rd draft of my book 1, which I'm sitting about, I think, 85,000 words in this draft, and I still have 3 full scenes I need to write, and I have some stuff to add to some scenes, but yet at the same time I want to get this complete draft under 80k words. Lord bear me strength. I don't know how I'm going to do all this. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to win camp this year because things are a little hectic, but I'm taking a deep breath and I'm just going to try to rein my insanity, my chaotic life back in a little bit so that I can hopefully accomplish some things and reconnect with you guys and still keep all those other balls in the air with keeping both of the boys home, doing remote schooling. They both have remote schooling going on, and that's been a whole moment trying to make sure everyone's doing what they need to be doing and logging into this online call when they need to be and this online call and meeting with my critique group online at specific times. We're all doing the Zoom thing, so yeah, it's been quite the learning curve to just try to make sure everyone's where they need to be at the time they need to be there without even leaving the house. I mean, it's pretty cool that we can do that. You know, even 10 years ago, that would have been more difficult than it is now. So I am very grateful that we still have the opportunity to reach out to other people and connect with other people, even though we are stuck at home. So I really hope your guys' quarantine, lockdown, safe harbor, whatever it is you want to call, social distancing, physical distancing, all the terms. I hope your guys' quarantine, all the things I just said, I hope it's going well. I hope and pray that you guys are safe and healthy and the people you love are safe and healthy, because this is a pretty scary time that we are in. And at the same time, we can take this experience of this virus and really go within and learn what it is that's really important to us, who's really important to us, and when things go back to normal, I say normal in quotes because we maybe don't want it to go back to the normal we were living where everybody was just hustling and driving and trying to get all the things done. I think we all would benefit from taking a step back and just taking a deep breath and realizing that all the things don't need done right this second all the time. And hopefully we can learn to love each other and appreciate each other more and help each other more, because I know just in my personal life I've learned a lot about people I love and about myself. Even though I am physically distanced from a lot of family members, my mom, my brother, sister, all their families and stuff, I've been in more connection with them online, just checking in with everyone and everyone checking in on me lately, that it feels good. It feels like we're even more connected than we were before this whole thing started. So I really hope you guys are at least making the most out of your quarantine time. If not, thoroughly enjoying it, that would be great. And hopefully you get a lot of words or a lot of hours towards your projects during this Camp Nanowrimo. You'll have to let me know below what you're working on this camp and how you've been doing. How the heck have you been doing? I've missed you all, and I really do want to be able to connect with you in the comments and say hi to you, because I really did miss you guys. So I will probably stop yabbering now. Is yabbering a word? Jabbering, yapping. I think I just made my own word. Yabbering. I'm going to stop yabbering now, and hopefully I will catch you guys on the flippity flip. Alright, you guys, I will see you in my upcoming week 1 Camp Nanowrimo vlog. Coming up soon. Alright, bye guys!